Good evening, everybody. This is Steve Fletcher with the Trumpet for My People. Today is July 28th, 2019. And we are about 2 weeks right now from the 9th of Av on August 10th and 11th. And over the last few weeks, we have been talking about all the connections to the 9th of Av, the importance of the 9th of Av on the Hebrew calendar and throughout Hebrew history. And we've also been looking at videos by Zach Hubbard and others who do Gematria of all the disasters that they have planned for August 11th. And we've seen many connections to the number 118 and 811. And so what I have been seeing over the last day or two, and this morning on Facebook, I asked for prayer for this message that I'm bringing right now, because what I'm trying to do right now is to bring together, tie together all the loose ends of all the religions and all the belief systems that are really all pointing to this one specific time as the time of the bringing in of the new consciousness or of their Antichrist. For the Christians, it will be, I believe we have come to the point where we will see the rapture of the church and the beginning of the Great Tribulation. But for the religions of the world, they are expecting the new consciousness, the new age to begin. So as we've seen the connections to August 11th and the number 118 and 811, I was looking at this number 108, and I found it quite interesting that the number 108 is connected to yoga, it's connected to Hinduism, it's connected to the Lord Shiva, god of the Hindu, the number one god in the Hindu religion, Lord Shiva. And this connects us to Cern, and it connects us to Obama, and it connects us to the arrival of the Antichrist on 10-8. 10-8 and 11-8, or 8-10 and 8-11. And so 108 is another number that is connected to all of these Eastern religions. And so I don't even know how to bring this message right now. I am in no way an expert on Eastern religions. I'm not an expert on Islam. What I'm trying to do is I'm trying to study all the angles, knowing that there are biblical prophecies, especially connected to the arrival of the Messiah, the belief that the Messiah will arrive on the 9th of Av. And we have the biblical portion of the belief within the Christian community or in the biblical rabbinical tradition, and the importance of the 9th of Av and the destruction of the two temples. But as we're looking at that, we're seeing all these other connections. For example, what we saw with the Muslim holiday in 2019, the Festival of the Sacrifice, is exactly on August 11th as well. And so we have a conjunction of the Muslim holiday and the 9th of Av on the same day. So anyway, what I'm trying to do right now is to do the best I can to look at everything I can just because we're going to look at information about yoga and Hindu doesn't mean I'm sharing with you so you can believe what they believe. I'm bringing information and trying to connect how all of these things might be coming together at the same time, bringing in what the Christians are desiring with the rapture of the church and deliverance from this wicked, evil world, while the Eastern religions and the Muslim religion, they're hoping for their deliverance by entering into a new age, the new consciousness. So let's read a little bit, okay? I'm just going to share some information. I hope that you can see the heart of what I'm trying to do to bring forth information and to show what I see and how it all connects. And I think that what I'm going to share today is going to bring together or tie up a lot of loose ends, kind of bringing it all together about what they are hoping for, what they are trying to do, and what ultimately God will do, as He is still in total control of everything that is happening. Even though they're pushing for the arrival of their Antichrist, there is what the Bible calls a restrainer. And that restrainer is not going to be taken out of the way until it is God's appointed time. And what we are seeing is that we may have arrived at God's appointed time for the restrainer to be taken out of the way. And I think this has everything to do with what we're watching on August 11th, especially to do with the Golden Gate Bridge. And it's a gate that, they want to see opened or taken down. And it has to do with a gatekeeper who is the restrainer. And so once that restrainer is taken away, then the gate or the portal can be open for the full arrival and manifestation of the Antichrist. So let's take a look at a few things. I want to start by looking at the number 108 and yoga's sacred number. (108) Yoga's sacred number. The number 108 is considered sacred and continues to pop up in yoga, nature, and astrology. What's the big deal? The namesake of our signature one-day event explained here, and this is from the perspective of a yoga teacher, and they are waiting on a signature one-day event. The event, this is the bringing in of the new age. They are waiting on their event. This teacher talks about the number 108 and how it's connected to this signature one-day event. It was astronomer, mathematician, and physicist Galileo Galilei who said the universe is written in mathematical language, that the mysteries of creation itself could be unraveled through numbers and equations. For the mystics, such numbers offered more than a scientific explanation. They offered a code for awakening, a code to our own nature. And for the yogis, that code is 108. In yoga, the number 108 refers to spiritual completion. It is why japa malas are composed of 108 beads, why pranayama is often completed in cycles of 108, and why sun salutations are often performed in 9 rounds of the 12 postures, totaling 108. By practicing chanting, breath work, or asana in rounds of this sacred number, the ancient yogis believed we could align ourselves with the rhythm of the creation and ultimately bring an end to our cycle of reincarnation. When we start to drill down into our human form, we continue to find the number 108 over and over again. Exactly how the yogis arrived at 108, we don't quite know, but it seems to be a number that connects us to our place in the cosmic order. The distance between the earth and sun is 108 times the diameter of the sun. Is it possible that our ancient ancestors knew this? Around the time the ancient Vedic texts were being collected, far away, Stonehenge was built. The Sarsen circle is 100 feet in diameter. In Belize, during the era of the Mayans, the high temple of Lamani was erected at 108 feet tall, the same height as the funerary Tikal temple in Guatemala. Within the temple of Kukulkan at Chichen Itza in Yucatan, Mexico, archaeologists believe there to be a second pyramid inside measuring 108 feet wide. These temples, built to worship and to house the souls of great leaders upon their death, perhaps use this number to connect humans not just to our sun as a giver of life, but to the Creator. So here we see this connection by the yogis to the number 108, and it's to them a connection to the universe itself and to the Creator of all things. The next thing I want to look at here is this Lion's Gate portal that is open every year from July 26th through August 12th, but the key days within the opening of the Stargate in the constellation of Leo, this Lion's Gate portal, is August 8th through August 12th every year, making August 10th the exact center point of the opening of the Lion's Gate every year, August 10th. Which is 10/8, 108 or 8/10. Lion's Gate portal now open July 26th until August 12th. The sun in Sirius synchronized rising is now clearly visible, appearing as two suns in the sky. This activates a gateway between the physical and spiritual worlds. On August 8th, this powerful stargate reaches its peak position, and Orion's belt moves into direct alignment with the pyramids of Gaza, opening the cosmic 8/8 Lion's Gate portal. The vortex allows supercharged light codes to flood our planet, so expect the following: higher conscious awareness, enhanced intuition, psychic abilities, unexpected endings and new beginnings, feeling awakened, energized, and in alignment, seeing number sequences like 1111, 333, 444, 888, receiving prophetic messages through dreams, the ability to instantly manifest and alter your reality, frequent deja vu, synchronicities, and spiritual downloads, unexpected transition, and extremely positive transformation. So this Stargate portal that is open each year brings in all of these things that they are eventually hoping to bring in for good, which is the new age. And this is connected to the Stargate portal open every August especially between August 8th and August 12th. This year that connects us with everything else we're watching, especially to the 9th of Av, Tisha B'Av, and the day of judgment that God has preordained throughout history. the day of tragedy of all judgments that have come upon the people of Israel. Now this is the definition of the rapture according to New Age channelers. This was written by Barbara Marciniak, author of Bringers of the Dawn. So she is one voice that, according to the New Age channelers, this is their definition of the rapture. The people who leave the planet during the time of earth changes do not fit in here any longer, and they are stopping the harmony of earth. When the time comes that perhaps 20 million people leave the planet at one time, there will be a tremendous shift in consciousness for those who are remaining. Very telling, the understanding of the New Agers in what they are hoping for when the rapture occurs, when the disappearance happens of 20 million or more people from Earth. As I was looking at this number 108, we can see that Tibetan monks believe that there are 108 different types of meditation. 108 in yoga is the magic number of creation. The significance in many of the Eastern religions with 108 prayer beads as they pray and meditate and do their chantras, their mantras, their chanting. The significance of the number 108 and the legend behind it. Significance of secret and powerful number 108 that is connected to the secrets of the universe and the connection to the Creator. Also looking at the 100 names of Lord Shiva. When I saw that not only Hinduism, but especially the god Shiva, who in the Hindu religion, Lord Shiva is called the Destroyer. And 108 names of Lord Shiva. And so I saw this, and I remember that Barack Obama was depicted on the cover of Newsweek as Lord Shiva. And the title of this Newsweek article was God of All Things. So Lord Shiva is connected to the number 108. Barack Obama is connected to Lord Shiva. And Shiva is connected to Cern. And the desire that Cern has by doing or making through the power of technology and electronics, science, to physically create a gateway, a portal, to bring about this new age. And it's connected to the god Shiva. It's connected to the Destroyer. But it's connected to the number 108. And so we see all the Eastern religions tying in through this number 108, all connecting to this desire to bring in this new consciousness and to usher in the age of, literally and ultimately, the age of the Antichrist. And so when I saw this and how it's all connected, it's like, wow, this is like over centuries of time, all the chanting, all the prayers, all the meditation, all the yoga, all the channeling of these spirits are all coming to a head to bring in, and they're focused on this number 108. And it has to do with the Stargate. It has to do with the portal. It has to do with Cern and the desire to open up a portal to bring in this consciousness that they are hoping for. And it is connected to the arrival of the Antichrist. And Barack Obama is connected to Shiva. And based on his connection to Shiva, he has directly connected himself to the number 108. And as I looked at this, I thought, wow, this is pretty amazing, because the Bible says about the Antichrist in Daniel 11:37 that he shall neither regard the God of his fathers, nor the desire of women, nor regard any God, for he shall magnify himself above all. So this even goes beyond if he is a Muslim, and his fathers are Muslims, and his fathers worshipped Allah, it says that the Antichrist will neither regard the God of his fathers. And so here we see Barack Obama regarding another God, not the God of his fathers, not Allah, but a God of the Hindu religion, of the Oriental religions, bringing in the New Age consciousness. And this goes, I don't know, hand in hand, I guess, with the Muslim religion, or above the Muslim religion. I don't know how to explain it, but here we have this connection. And we see that going way back to December 10th of 2009, when Barack Obama was in Norway to receive his Nobel Peace Prize, on December 10th, 2009, together with the Obama Nobel Peace Prize, when Barack Obama was in Norway at the time, receiving this award, receiving this place in the world, receiving this authority, this rise to power through this Nobel Peace Prize, through the recognition that he was receiving, even he himself, before he did anything, even as he himself said, before he did anything, he was receiving this prize, not based on what he had already done, but based on what he would do in the future. So as he was receiving this Nobel Peace Prize, there was a portal or a spiral over Norway. And this was well documented, and I did a search on Obama Norway spiral, and all the information comes up on the internet. So this is, you can research this for yourself. At the same time, it says Norway spiral. Watch the strange light in sky ahead of Obama Nobel Peace Prize. And so here we have this connection to August 10th, number 108, Shiva, connected to Cern, connected to Barack Obama through Lord Shiva, and connected to the Obama Nobel Peace Prize. We have the connection to a spiral that was opening, or a portal that was opening. It's like the beginning of the end, as the demons were being released upon the earth. The spirit of the Antichrist was going to be hovering over the earth, and now beginning to take over as the demons are going to be pouring out through these portals that have been opened. And it's all connected to a gate. It's all connected to this. They're waiting for the restrainer to be taken out of the way so that gate can be opened, and the stars of the heavens, a third of the stars, which is the number of demons, the fallen angels, a third of the angels, a third of the stars are going to fall from heaven, and the devil is going to be cast down to earth, where it says in Revelation 12:12, rejoicing in heaven, woe on earth, because the devil has come down to you with great wrath, knowing he has a short time. So they are expecting and hoping and waiting for their event. It's the opening of the gates for the new age to come in. And it's all connected, even in their own understanding, it's connected to the rapture of the church. Their new age cannot happen until the rapture occurs. They know that. Do you know that? This is the key to the beginning of the new age that they are expecting. And the new age, according to the Bible, is going to be the Great Tribulation. It's going to be the final judgment on all humanity. And we see all these connections leading us to the 9th of Av, which is August 10th and August 11th of this year. So I really hope I've done okay to share this information. I've tried to do my best. This is just trying to make all these connections and really bring it all home. I don't know how to do it. I don't know. I've just done what I can. I've done the best that I can. I hope it makes sense. I hope you can see what is happening. But really, it's the end of all things is upon us. And they're waiting for the new age. They're waiting for their Messiah. They're waiting for the Antichrist. Are you waiting for the return of our Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ? I pray everybody's ready. And this is all I wanted to share with you tonight. I pray you're blessed. This is Steve Fletcher with the trumpet for my people, the sign of his coming revealed.